going to try to message Chris through the messenger part of it or whatever. So Dusty and Chris, y'all lied to Danny because at the end of the day, there'll never be a way for the kids to actually get a hold of Chris because Dusty will never allow Chris to have an open communication because at this point, Chris does not have to communicate with me. Chris can communicate with Braxton or Caleb on any number that Caleb has reached out on. Anyway, so he went to try to message, and when he walked out, he said, "I'm so glad my mama never had those insecurities."
Unbelievable.
Or hit my other account, your mom's a whore. Yeah. Bitch.
Well, you know.
I know it was you, Dusty.
It was definitely Dusty. Or simply an
Bitch. I'm still coming for you, ho. I got like 120,000 accounts. You know the fuck. Clearly you don't know me, bitch.
Jay and Witchy, I'm not sure, and I couldn't think. I was trying to think about this last night. Wasn't Simply Uneducated around back with us as well and got dogged out, thrown out, and trashed out?
Who the fuck is that?
Sam, check your messages.
Ashley.
Text messages.
I don't know.
remember that name. I don't remember that one.
Cora said yeah, but I don't know. Apparently,
I don't remember.
3 boys said yeah too.
Okay. I don't personally
Oh.
remember the name, so I can't speak on it.
Their name was Simply Ashley then, and then it was Simply Uneducated.
Oh.
She went under Simple Minded, and was y'all with Tish during the Mac Nation thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't.
You had already
Wait a
left.
minute.
I was out, gone by. I haven't been with. I haven't been with Tish since. I was in Chris's live watching the kids.
Yeah, that's exactly. Ain't that funny that you got cussed out and dog walked because you were in the live that now Chris sits in the live with? Y'all would remember her. She wore glasses. If you Simply Ashley was her name. She was a mod for Tish, and then Tish wrote on her, and she went and sat with Mac Nation, and then she came back, and then she posted Tish all over Reddit, and then she came back, and then she moved all of her kids across the country to live by Tish.
So when were you in Florida with Tish?
When me and Tish moved to Georgia together, so the first time I went to Florida was in November. It was October 1st of November of 2020.
Okay, so when you were in Georgia, that's when I first started watching Tish.
It was right around when Mama Hicks passed.
Yep.
No, so
I think I
me and Tish.
I think I left a few weeks after you left, Jay.
Me and Tish moved into Georgia in January. We actually moved into our house in February because y'all don't remember why everybody runs around the app and talks about being a shitty mom. The main reason I didn't have my kids is because we were living in shitty ass hotel rooms. And we left the shitty ass hotel rooms. I rented a house in Georgia. We moved there, and I got homesick and moved back home. Chris came and helped me move back home. I moved back home. Chris did whatever Chris was doing, fucking off. And then Chris came home, and me and Chris got back together, and we were all right. And Mama Dukes got sick. And when Mama Dukes got sick, I went to Florida to take care of Mama Dukes. I never lived.
So I left probably 3 weeks after Mama Dukes passed.
And see, I left right after Mama Dukes passed. And then I went back for Thanksgiving because if y'all don't remember, Mama Dukes didn't make it in her new house for the holidays. And that was a big thing for her. So I went back for Thanksgiving and I took the kids with me, but Caleb. We only stayed like 2 days and I came back and I didn't want to go back to Florida. And me and Chris had talked about her niece not having a good Christmas. And I went back for Christmas, and when I went back for Christmas is when I tried to unalive myself.
So that's like, I think it was probably, well, actually, I don't know. I think I still have, I don't know. But anyway, it was around the time that you tried to unalive yourself.
Yeah. That was December 24th of 2022. 2023.
Well, there you go. So,
Yeah, so it's been about 3 years since
Yeah,
we've all been together.
December 24th of 2022. If Lee Beck was in here, she would have been able to tell me because she remembers it. But December 24th of 2022 was the day that I tried to take my life. And then
because
on
either I talked to you right before or right after, something like that, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what's going on? And you
Jay,
couldn't. Like,
Jay, I think it was right before because if you don't remember, I got real dark. I actually took it out on you. Mama
no,
Dukes,
you did.
Mama Dukes was still alive at that time, but she was in the hospice house.
Right.
And it was in between her going from the hospital to the house, back to the hospital to the hospice house.
Right.
And I was at the pharmacy fighting with them about getting her medications. And you had called me, and I went fucking crazy. And I was like, everybody screams and hollers. They love her, and they love Tish. And where the fuck is everybody at now? And the reason I remember that so well is because the very next day, I talked to you that day, and you just was like, Sam, I'm sorry. If y'all need me, I'll get on the first flight out. I'm on my way. Tish don't want nobody else there. None of us can come. She's not letting none of us come. And I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. And then the next morning, Mama Dukes had a physical therapy appointment, and it was me, Mama Dukes, and her best friend, and we were going from Middleburg into whatever the hell right beside Middleburg is. And Mama Dukes was sitting beside me, and she said, I don't want to do this. And I looked back at her friend, and I looked at her, and I said, what? And she said, I don't want to do this. And I said, okay. I said, you want to get breakfast? And she said, yep. And I said, sounds great. And we drove for about, a minute. And she said, and she had tears in her eyes. I'll never forget it. And she said, I'm not going to make it anyway. And I'm dragging you through what you went through with your mother.
I remember that. You called me after that.
And I pulled into Whataburger and got us breakfast. And I cried, and I said, but it's worth it to me, and I'm going to be okay. And she said, I will not do this to you, and I will not do this to myself. And I got breakfast, and we pulled back up in Middleburg, and Tish fucking ripped me to shreds. How do you fucking make that type of decision? And I said, Patricia May Hicks. I said, fucking listen to me. I did this to my own mama. I made her get all the treatment that they offered, knowing that nothing would save her life. You're going to regret this with your mom. And Mama Dukes didn't want it. And then after that, we went back to get a second opinion at another hospital, and they made the decision to put her in a hospice house. And I was standing at the foot of her bed when she took her last breath. No matter what, at the end of the day, I'll never stoop to Tish's level and say anything ill upon that woman. That woman was fucking phenomenal.
And she is.
God.
And was.
And was and is and will always be.
Mm-hmm.
And
She brought a lot of light to the app. Like, at the end of the day, that's the one thing she did. She brought a lot of light to the app, and she drove a lot of people to have a lot of smiles and laughter. And
I got a video of her whenever
She did.
before Tish got like wrapped up into the app with the ABWW and all that. When Tish used to sit at the old place, and Mama Dukes would put her head in the camera and stuff. I got a video of Mama Dukes getting a whole bunch of different gifts put on her face, like the glasses and whatever.
I was like, oh, what is that?
Yeah, she's laughing. I've got a video of her doing that. I've got a video of her going, don't embarrass yourself, hon.
Don't embarrass yourself, hon. Remember when...
Hold on, wait. Yourself, hon.
I don't want to do this, but at the end of the day, remember when fucking Tish was making that video and she fucking threw the bag at Mama?
I recorded it. Yeah, when they were standing in the door at the old house, and she was telling her something, and Mama Duke What was that video about? I have that. I was.
Oh, I don't even remember, but that shit was funny as fuck.
There was two
That's what,
guys.
hold on. That's when Tish was like great and fucking you could laugh and joke with her and
Before the money
fucking.
hit her. That's before the money off of TikTok got real big.
Listen, I don't give a fuck what it was before, but at the end of the day, that's when things were, we could all laugh and joke and fucking. There was no. I don't know.
It was all a fucking front, is what it was.
That's what you say.
I know it was.
all have their own
I know that it was a front.
And that's fine.
I heard
But
what
I'm
you
saying,
said. I heard.
And I know you heard shit in the background, but at the end of the day, when we all used to sit around and have conversations with mom and fucking chit chat with dad, and he was watching football and turn it up, I can't hear it, and all of us were going, no, turn it down. We're sitting in surround sound.
I have a picture of Keegan sitting in his lap while he was watching TV. And I remember that day so well because it was actually Thanksgiving of when we were all together. Chris was actually there too. We were all together. And we were sitting.
There was a few other people there too.
I don't know if y'all remember a little bit. The peaches and cream. No. Stop. I know, but we were all sitting. I know y'all remember at the old place there was like that covered front porch, whatever.
Yeah.
And it had the sliding glass door.
Yep.
We were sitting out there, and mind you, it was me, Chris, Tish, Megan, Justina, fucking Corey's old lady. I'm talking. There was a shit ton of us out there on that front porch for Thanksgiving. And when I tell y'all we couldn't hear us over Pop's TV, and Mama Dukes was chain smoking them fucking cigarettes, and she came to that door and she was like, "He's so fucking loud. He's just so," and Keegan's just sitting there with him in La La Land, busting her eardrums like she's having the best time of her life. Like, no, like, I said it the other day on my live. Death in someone will change you, especially if it's your mother.
Absolutely.
And do I think that Tish has definitely went extremely to an even worse black hole of a person since Mama Duke's passed? Yes, but that's not nobody else's fault. And she has to understand that she can't treat people like that because she is hurt or whatever she's dealing with. Like, it's not okay.
And I'm not using that as an excuse, and I'm not saying that's an excuse. I was just reminiscing for a moment, and you should allow me to reminisce for a moment, ma'am.
And whenever I know I'm disgusting, Mandy, and so is your mom. And when that
It's distinguished, not disgusting. Learn how to read.
oh, I should have. My bad.
Don't be
I'm sorry.
illiterate.
Well, I get trolled a lot. I troll a lot.
I had to read that 3 times going, that's not what she said, ma'am, but okay.
Your mom's distinguished too, I guess.
Whatever I am, so is your mama. Anyway, I'm more bitter. When I tell you I'm more bitter now, Jay, you must have not seen it or heard it. But when I tell you Tish Hicks spoke so vile on my mama on Instagram, went on Instagram and roasted my mother, I have nothing ever positive to say about Tish Hicks for you.
No, I mean,
My mom, okay, ho, I know, and what?
What? Okay,
I'm telling you, it's a troll. She came in here to troll me. Y'all might say distinguished. She was saying disgusting.
well, it said distinguished,
Well,
not
tell the bitch how to learn how to spell. It's probably
Okay, bitch, you either learn how to spell and troll properly.
That's okay. I went to hit block.
Your
That's how
mama-
bad this is.
My mom is dead. Girl, for one, nobody knew your mama. For two, ain't nobody knew she was deceased. And for three, ain't nobody was talking about her. Sam thought you told her she was disgusting. And so, I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
I mean, here's the thing. If you said, I said, I'm disgusting, and I said, so is your mama. So whatever you thought about me, I think about you and your mama. That's what it boils down to. I told you, look.
There you go.
It's a troll.
I love trolls. Leave that whore.
Like, hold on, they'll all come back to talk to you in just a minute. This is what I like to do.
Everybody drop my hashtag.
Well, first
Everybody flood my hashtag.
first and foremost, Mandy, if you're going to try to come in and flood my chat with somebody else's hashtag, you might want to get that hashtag correct because that's not even the correct way to do the hashtag.
You big idiot.
Yeah. So
You a dummy.
you might. That's definitely not going to be somebody that they hang out with because that's not. Hey, Jay, Witchy, have y'all ever seen that hashtag before?
Rock that
Yeah.
one, bitch.
That's definitely not the correct hashtag. Try again. Work that out. Definitely not. Go look at Tisha's hand and you'll see the hashtag. Jay, I gotta
Never
say.
mind. No, you know what? Go look at Cap's tattoo.
Jay, did you hear what happened?
No.
What happened with the tattoo?
Kat went to go get ABWW tattooed on her arm and they typed ABBW. A big woman. That's what they said. Jay, Karma's a bitch for what she did. Look, Jay done cut her fucking camera off because Karma is a bitch.
Press the
Jay.
box, too.
Let me get this straight. They put ABBW.
Yes. You're
Girl, you not pissing us off. You not hear us laughing at you.
ABWW. ABBW. ABBW. They messed the tattoo up and put ABBW.
Damn, that girl thinks she pissing us off.
I mean, I don't know who the honey is. I told y'all the bitch can't spell, so now what? I was just reading her writing
Honey. Well, you tell Corma to come on, honey.
with the come 80. It's come 80. She's special. Don't be
For
too mean.
your honey. For your honey. Reported honey. On your honey.
What? Oh yeah, that's gonna be a slow person. Hey, Shoo Shoo.
Hey, hello. I wanted to come up here. I'm trying to be like respectful. I'm not trying to get anybody mad. I just got a question for you, Sam. That whole Beastly thing, can you explain it to me? Cause
Listen, Shoo Shoo, I can. I absolutely can.
yeah, if you can explain it to me, because what I seen, I want to
I
come to the
agree.
source. I want to come to the source because I'm not gonna go behind your back and say some shit. So.
Absolutely. Listen, and I agree hands down. And listen, I'm also going to tell you this, and I told Beastly this to his face, and I don't know if he's listening or if he's in here or not. And as she said, she's coming respectful. Y'all be respectful in the chat too. At least she came up here to ask a question and not just assume or make a judgment. The little girl that the pictures back and forth with Beastly, those pictures, is
Yes.
actually Beastly's best friend.
It's whose best friend?
Beastly's best friend.
Beastly's best friend's
Not the little-
child.
Yes.
Okay.
They're like brother and sister. That's like Beastly's niece.
Okay.
Beastly and the mother and several other people had a group chat. And the little girl used to come up in the group chat, used to show her face in the group chat, hang out in the group chat, talk to all of them in the group chat. They all loved her. The little girl got in a real dark place.
And may I ask how old the age is of the girl?
Now, that's something I would have to ask her mama, and I can text her mama and ask her, and I want to say 14, but I might be lying to you.
Okay.
I can't tell you. I can't tell you for sure.
But she's younger than, let's say, 16.
Oh, she's a child. She's a child. Oh, hands down, she's a child. So little girl got in a dark place. Mom reached out to the like we all have families on here. Mom reached out to the family and was like, can anybody, maybe mentor, talk to her, hang out with her? She's just in a really bad spot. And it was a single mom at the time. And Beastly's like, hey, I got you. I've been working in mental health forever. I got you. I'm going to take care of it. So Beastly started chit-chatting with the little girl. There's way more messages. Y'all are seeing parts of a message. There's way more of, hey, I hope you're doing okay today. Hey, are you all right? And the little girl saying, hey, I need somebody to talk to. There's a bunch of those in these messages. So I got the messages sent to me. I actually had a message when I first met Beastly. I had a message that said, hey, I can't hang out in a box with him. There's been some vile shit done. I said, whoa, hold on a second. I need to know what this Val shit is. So somebody else came to me and they're like, well, this is what went down. And when I seen them, I did the same thing y'all did. I said, hey, that's not fucking cool. That's not fucking cool at all. And I even read all the messages, and I'm still like, hey, that's not fucking cool. I don't like it. I don't appreciate no. I actually am friends with the mother now. Me and the mom are actually very close. And I talked to her, and I'm like, well, what happened? So she tells me about the mentoring part of it and whatever happened. I personally have told Beasley that right is right, wrong is wrong. I love Beasley. Beasley's like my little brother. Those picture where the one picture, and Beasley is standing in a mirror. The little girl is standing with a bonnet on. That's not a shower cap. It's a bonnet. Where she smiled, sent a picture back, flipping the deuces. The picture that Beasley did, the two with his tongue sticking out, is inappropriate as fucking shit.
Yes, that's what I was just about to say. I don't give a
inappropriate.
fuck what Beasley thought, to be honest with you.
It's inappropriate as shit. And I told Beasley, as a mother myself, I would have reacted different to that. We live and we learn from our mistakes. Beasley has no children. Beasley is very young. He's not that young, but he's very young on his own. He's in his 20s. He fucked up. Did he have any ill intentions? Absolutely not.
Okay, Sam, I'm gonna kind of interrupt you right now. Honestly, you know what they would call him out here, right? If he got caught, they would call him a predator.
So you do know that it's been turned in to the police.
Oh, it has.
It absolutely has been turned in to the police by people off of TikTok.
And there's proof on that?
There is proof that people off. It has not just been turned into the police off of TikTok, or the people from TikTok turning it into the police. They've called his Navy command. They've reported it to the Navy.
He deserves it. He deserves it.
Well, this is
I'm
what.
sorry.
Listen,
I'm good. That's why I'm gonna be respectful to you, respectful to everybody. To that certain individual, no,
well,
because you know what? It's even with the picture with the tongue, and that is too much. You're not mentoring. It's like you're fucking doing something else with this girl.
He did. He passed all inquiries. They went through the whole entire phone. They read everything with the phone. And when it all played out and the whole entire conversation went down,
what's past all inquiries? I'm sorry.
They turned in every one of the messages from the little girl. This went under a whole huge investigation because of TikTok. It went under a whole huge investigation because Tish Hicks took a part of something, just like Tish has done to everybody else, took a part of something and threw it out there and put it out to be something and made it out to be something that it was not. Listen, I have a son. I have a 16-year-old boy. I have an 11-year-old boy. I also have 3 little girls. My thought on this is do I feel like the picture was inappropriate? Hands fucking down. I'll never argue it. I told Beasley to his face it was wrong. Do I think Beasley had ill intentions with it? Absolutely not. And I'm going to tell you why. If Beasley had ill intentions in what he was doing, the conversation would have also been ill intentions. There was never no ill conversation. There was never no, hey, what are you wearing today? Hey, what's your panties look like? Or whatever.
Sam, that picture alone with the finger and him sticking the tongue, like, what does that mean? You know what that means, girl. Like, I'm going to suck, like that. I can't. See the type of person I am. Nah, motherfucker, fuck you all the way. Nope. Because you told me she was younger than 16. I don't care what happened. In my eyes, just to me, that's your guy. You guys all have your own opinions, but in my eyes, I think it's fucked up, and I think it's like what.
How old are you, baby? Like,
I'm 38 years old.
Okay, so listen. Me, you, Jay, Witchy, JP, we're all in our late 30s, our 40s. Absolutely. That's what we did. We flicked that tongue between the fingers. But what I want you to do is I want you to go look on this app at everybody in their mid-20s to their teenage years and how many of them are licking their lips and they got their tongue chunking their
That's them. That's them. That's
Do you know
them.
how, do you know how old
you know?
Beasley is? Do you know how old Beasley was when
I
I was
don't-
sitting down?
Okay, how?
Beasley was 20. Is his wife in here? I think Beasley was 24.
24. Grown enough to know,
Weird.
Sam. I'm sorry. Grown enough to know that is fucked up.
But following trends, listen, I'm not going to argue or debate it. He's
No,
not.
I'm not. Listen, I'm just saying, like, for you to even come up with excuses, like, you know, let's say
not an
just really should have
excuse,
been
I
like,
just-
Shireen, Shushu, I'm sorry, Shushu is fucked up. It's, you know, I think it's so fucked up.
It's not.
But,
Listen, I'm
you
not
know,
going
you
to
can't blame the age because look at everybody else that be getting called out.
Who else has got called out?
Like, a lot of people on this app get called out for fucking with young people. I mean, you know?
I watch people call, and this isn't directed at you, but I watch people that call people out and set in people's boxes, and then allow people to set in their boxes that were 20 fucking with a fucking 15-year-old. You know, I mean,
Oh no! I have I sat in any boxes with people like that?
You don't fuck with Turbo, I don't think. So no.
Oh no! I will not fuck with nobody that has done that. That's why I'm coming to you, trying to be respectful and telling you, like, you know, if I'm not gonna disrespect. I'll just leave. You know, I don't need to be. I'm just saying, like, so you don't think it's like, you know, like
Do
that
I-
with me,
no,
you know? But I
listen,
just think
I'll
it's fucked. I just think it's fucking crazy. It's like I don't understand. I understand he's a sick fucker. That's all I gotta say.
I'll tell you just like I told him. I cannot disagree with you when I say that at the end of the day, the picture was definitely.
And Eve, Scooby Doo crew, you're really getting me upset because at least, you know, this woman sitting right here and saying it's fucked, and you're saying it was one stupid picture.
The picture. Listen, there's nobody.
You're putting excuses. You're putting excuses. It's
JP
not
can
one
unmute. JP,
It
you
was
can
not-
unmute. JP, unmute for a minute.
I'm up. Yeah. what's up?
JP, have me and you not talked about it? At the end of the day, the picture was inappropriate. Does Beasley not know that I think that the picture was not okay?
Yeah, absolutely. He knows that we believe that the picture wasn't okay, but I don't make excuses for nobody because everybody has to deal with their own consequences. But
Exactly.
I will say this, all right, and this ain't making an excuse. I don't think he realized, like I get it, like I know, I'm 46 years old. I already know, like, tongue between the fingers is like, yeah, come and get you some, baby. But I don't think he thought about the. I don't think he thought about what the actions in that picture actually stood for, if that makes any sense. I think he made it, and that's just me. But hey, if that was my daughter, you know,
You'd be in jail. You'd be in jail.
Inappropriate conversation with her.
You would have been in jail, girl. I know.
Listen,
That's what I would have been.
Listen, we've all talked about that,
In
and at the end
jail.
of
I
the
would have
day-
cut that motherfucker's head off and everything off with him.
True,
I
at
don't
the
even
end of
know
the day,
why we're continuing this conversation.
I'm sorry. I have to. I came in here respectfully, and I'm just saying my opinion and my thought.
He's still like, oh, that he's a groomer. No, he's not.
Well,
How do
Shushu
you know?
didn't say that. Somebody in the comments did, and I seen it. But listen, this is how I feel. And listen, I don't give a fuck. This is how I feel about it. Everybody has a right to feel how they want to feel on that situation. Because
Yeah, because
if
it's
I
fucked
did
up.
not know, if I personally did not know Beasley, and if I had not personally spent time with Beasley and know Beasley's mentality, then I personally would have said this. And I've talked to the mother. If I personally would have picked up my daughter's phone and there was a grown man on that phone and I didn't know him and I seen that, hands down, Beasley would be in jail right now. Hands down. He would be sitting behind a prison right now. I know
Exactly.
Beasley different than what Shushu do or anybody else in the comments do.
But wasn't the mom? I'm asking a question just to verify from my own knowledge. Wasn't the mom and Beasley like friends for a long time?
Best friends.
For
Best
a
friends.
long time?
Yeah, they're still friends. They're still best friends.
I'm just curious about it. And I have one more question.
The mom is still best friends, you're telling me, with
Yeah, she's
Beasley?
in our lives all the time.
Oh, well, she needs to get smacked in the face.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I keep, you know me, Sam. I keep it 100. That's how I am. I keep it 100. I would say this about anybody. You know, I wouldn't, keep
Right.
it 100 with you guys. No fucking filters, no shit. I would have fucking.
But Shushu with there at the end of the day, like stuff that goes on in your private life, stuff that goes on in my private life, stuff that goes on.
Listen, anything like that, if it went on in my private life, man, I would never fucking even come on this app or fucking discuss what it's been discussed. It's been put on the app, so that's why I came to ask.
Well,
That's
a lot of the reason it came, the person that brought it to the app was Tish, of course.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Tish. I don't fuck with Tish.
Listen, the thing behind what y'all don't even know is she knew it way before she ever brought it to the app.
She's a dumb bitch too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
I'm not gonna sit here and say
We'll agree with that, Shushu.
fuck that bitch too. Whoever knew about it and didn't fucking say something when it happened, fuck them because it's fucked up. Okay. Now I'm just saying it like imagine if it was my niece, it was my daughter, if it was any shit, fuck that, he'd be dead, man. Head off. You know how they say off with their head.
And a lot of moms definitely have felt that way, and that's a hard debate because, like I said, that's my little brother. I love him to death. I know his intentions were not ill. I know his mind was not there. That's not what was going on. But for anybody that doesn't know him and hasn't ever been around him and hasn't met him and hasn't spent time with him, and to know exactly what type of person he is.
Have you ever met him?
Beasley?
Yeah.
I've met Beasley 100 billion times.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I've.
All right. Well, that's. I'm not.
Yeah.
Please.
I couldn't sit here and defend him if I didn't know him because I'd be on the same level that you are right now.
I just think there needs to be no defending when it comes to that situation. Like when people have questions about it, you should just keep it like that. There's something really fucked up. And I don't know what to say to you guys. That's what I would have said. Because it's fucked
It
up.
wasn't grooming.
What?
She
I
was.
said it wasn't grooming.
I can't see the comments. I didn't see a comment. What comments are you looking at?
There was somebody in the chat that said it twice that he was
The
grooming.
minions.
Oh, that's my friend Minion. Hey, this is you gotta take I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, but you gotta take what people say. That's their opinion. That's how they feel. Imagine if it was done to somebody you cared about like that.
The thing with that is that's where I feel like everybody gets it twisted though, because nobody knows that little girl, nobody knows that mother, and that mother has stood in my box multiple times and begged, and she has, for more than anything, she has begged for y'all to stop showing, not you, Shushu, but for people to stop showing her child's picture over and over and over.
Oh, I will never show a child's picture. No, I'm not like that. I'm not, I'm just saying like she needs to be slapped in my
He
fucking.
didn't talk to her inappropriate. He made one.
Hey, excuse me. I don't say that because that picture is very descriptive. It's a picture of him with his tongue out, with his fingers. Girl,
Can I ask though, like, and maybe it's just a Louisiana thing or something, but I have pictures on my phone right now of my homegirls that stick their tongue out and send me to top the deuces.
okay, listen.
He wasn't flicking his tongue. He wasn't flicking his tongue in the camera.
You just said with your girlfriends, right? It wasn't with a younger child, was it?
I know, but I wouldn't want to lick my girlfriends though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm just saying it wasn't to a child.
I mean,
Sam, it was a child.
I get where y'all are coming from, and hands down, the picture was fucked up because of the way it is took out of context. But
Exactly.
I think that if you're going to show the conversation and you're going to show this one picture to make somebody show the whole, and I know y'all say it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Conversation prior and after definitely do matter. Beasley is also young. He's not a kid.
Okay, let me just tell you what I pictured. This is what people are thinking. Okay, this is an older person that's in the army, Navy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Said to the mother, "Oh yeah, I'll help her out." You know what I mean? Like, okay, let me go help her out, and then boom, this. What would you think?
Well, that's not how it happened, though, Shushu.
Okay, I mean that
I don't know. I would have to be in that. I would have to be in that situation.
You just told me that's how it happened. Like, she was in a depressing state, and he went to the mom and said, "I'll help her," right?
I mean, this is my thing though, Shushu. At the end of the day, I wasn't in that situation.
Okay, but you just told me with your own mouth, Sam. You said it with your own mouth.
If I didn't know him, if I didn't know Beasley, you're absolutely right. But I have another little brother that talks to my 16-year-old boy. Now, they're two guys, whatever. They don't actually. Braxton probably checks on him more than he checks on Braxton because he's kind of the one going through it. That part, Keller. That part. You're going to read into it whatever you want to read into it because somebody just green screened a picture.
Millionaire Keller, that is fucking disgusting to say that you shouldn't even stick up for Beasley. I'm sorry. You should keep your mouth shut. It's not that. That's right. Sam, I know if you seen anybody else trying to explain a situation like this to you, you'd be like, "What, mother?" No.
I would want to see the full conversation. I'd be like, "No, I want to see the whole conversation. I want to see how much you're saying that this man did not mean to do it, and let me see what else was being said. I'm not going to judge just based off of one picture.
No, but I came and asked you, Sam, and you told me that's what happened. She was in a depressed state. You guys had a group chat. She would come in, correct?
No, I wasn't in the group chat. I wasn't even around when all that shit was going down.
Yeah. She would come in, whatever, and then she was in a really depressing state. And
her mama asked if anybody would help.
If anybody would help.
Beasley works in mental health. Beasley does that.
In mental health. I hope he doesn't work in mental health no more because he needs his fucking head checked.
He still works in mental health.
Yeah, he needs his head checked.
Well, I'll tell you, it's probably fixing to get loud because this person's loud. And I have to give them the right to defend theirs. And just like you said,
you could give them a box, of course.
They're coming, but just like you said, you have to.
Let me do what I do, girl. If they want to be.
I'm muting. It's all on y'all at this point.
First off, you don't tell me when I cannot speak. You don't tell me to hush my fucking mouth, bitch, when you don't even know who I am. Okay.
First of all, bitch.
Let me finish talking.
Did I call you a bitch? Did I come in here and call
you're not gonna tell me when I can and can't talk. Okay.
Did I do that?
Did you hear what I said? You're not gonna tell me to hush my mouth.
Did I do that? Did I do that? Did I call you a bitch?
I'm a grown ass woman.
Did I come out my motherfucking mouth disrespecting
and you don't tell me when to hush my mouth.
Did I come out my mouth?
Second of all, do you know Beasley? Do you know Beasley?
Huh?
Do you know Beasley?
Who the fuck are you?
I'm asking you a question. Do you know Beasley?
Who are you? Answer my question. I want to know who I'm speaking to.
I asked the question first, didn't I?
I want to know who I'm speaking to. I would like to know before you just fucking
come my name say? You see it, right?
No, I don't see it. It just says millionaire.
You said it out loud with your cocky ass attitude. Do you know Beasley? Do you know Beasley?
Okay, who is millionaire? Who are you? That's what I'm trying to ask. Who the fuck are... So, who's that to Beasley?
A person that knows him.
Are you the mother?
We all know him in this box.
Are you the mother?
You know Beasley?
Are you the mother?
It doesn't matter who I am. But what
is that the mother? Can somebody answer my question? Is that the mother?
No, I'm not the mother. But do you know Beasley?
So who are you? Who are you?
I'm a person that has a voice and you're not going to tell somebody to shut up.
I don't give a fuck. If you're not the mother, don't come talking to me.
Again, answer the question. Do you know Beasley?
I don't give a fuck. If you were the mother, I would be like, bitch, you need to get slapped in the face.
Sam, why do you got this trash in here?
Shut your fucking ass up, bitch.
Sam, why do you got this trash in here?
Yeah, trash.
You are.
Just because I fucking stated my opinion respectfully, bitch. And then you wanted to come in the motherfucking box
times and you couldn't answer it.
Answer the question. Right, bitch? Right, bitch?
Answer the question, ho.
Right, bitch? Right, bitch? Right, bitch? Right, bitch?
Why is this loser up? Why are you in here, loser?
Right, bitch?
Get out, loser. Nobody likes you up in here.
Right, bitch?
You tell that people are trying to defend
right, bitch?
Get you the fuck up out of here.
Right, bitch? Nah, because I'm not going to defend
all you know what to say?
Like
right,
you.
Bitch? Right, bitch?
Okay?
Right, bitch?
I'm not going to defend no motherfuckers like you, bitch. All right?
You know who I am.
All right? Yeah, exactly.
But you're not going to come up in here talking shit about somebody.
But you speak up for a motherfucker like that?
Blah, 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 blah.
Get the fuck out of here. You ain't shit, bitch.
I don't have to go anywhere. I promise you.
You ain't shit, bitch.
I promise you. You'll be the first one to go.
Y'all want to mute the person that came up here with an opinion.
Get this psycho out of here.
Okay?
Cause you want to stick
Bye,
up
girl.
for a motherfucker like that.
Watch. I'm gonna count to 3, and you're gonna be gone. Ready?
1, 2, then block me, bitch. I don't give no fuck.
2, 3.
You fucking dumb bitch. Get me out of here.
Watch.
Block.
You ready? You ready?
Block. I'm ready.
No, don't
Watch.
kick
Should I
her
get
out.
my seatbelt out?
She didn't even do nothing, Lee. I mean, she came in here.
Should I get my seatbelt out? Are you gonna block me?
She just came to ask a question, bro.
Exactly.
You won't even answer my question. Answer my question. Answer my question,
You came
bro.
up here calling me a bitch. Now I'm gonna get disrespectful, bitch.
Oh, she called me a bitch. I'm gonna cry.
Nah, baby girl, that was you calling me a bitch. Now I'm gonna call you a bitch.
And did. What are you gonna do? Are you a billy goat?
Exactly. No, you sound like that, bitch.
Damn, why do you
fucking
got
dumb
this
fuck?
loser up in here?
You sound like a
first
dumb
off,
fuck.
who are you to come in somebody's chat talking shit about somebody you don't
I'm
know?
not talking shit. I
Yeah,
came
you
here
were.
respectfully
Yeah, you were.
answering a question.
You were
asking a
talking
question.
shit about somebody you don't
Asking
know.
a question, yeah. 'Cause
Jumping
I
to
found out you
conclusions
fuck with a
about
little
people
girl,
you don't
dumb
know.
Bitch. You
Jumping to
little bitch.
conclusions.
You little bitch.
Do you have kids? Do you have kids?
I sure do.
And how old are they?
Don't worry about it, bitch.
Because you probably don't have any.
Don't worry about it, bitch. Why should I let
Is that
you
all
know?
you got to
Bitch, that's
say?
sticking up for a motherfucker like that. Why would I tell you anything about my kids, bitch?
Sam, you gonna let her sit
Right.
here and talk about your friend, Sam?
Sam what? She's let it. I came in here respectfully. You the type of bitches that get a bitch's ass hung up like that.
That's the best you
Because you want
got?
her to get me out the box.
the best
She didn't
you
do
got?
nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong to her.
So
I
you're
asked
saying-
the
so
question,
you're
right?
saying Be-
But then you
So you're
fucking,
saying Beasley
you
was wrong?
motherfucking you guys are minions. That's what you guys are. All right?
Are you
You
saying
jump
Beasley
in
was
this
wrong?
box and have motherfuckers' backs
Do
when
you know
it's wrong.
Beasley? No, you don't.
Yeah,
Do you know
exactly.
Beasley?
That's what I thought. That's
I
what I
knew you
thought,
didn't.
bitch. That's what I thought.
Is that all? The only word you know is
That's
bitch?
what I thought.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Is that all you got?
You're the one that's defending something like
the
that.
best you
You're
got?
disgusting. You're a disgusting.
Hey, guess what? Beasley is one of Sam's best friends. Did you know that? I bet you didn't.
Listen. You know what you're doing right now? You're playing that.
Did you know that?
You know that Sam is that man.
Did you know that?
She addressed me respectfully.
Did
What the
you
fuck
know
you want me
that?
to say? What do you want me to say?
But you kept putting him down.
Shut
You
up!
are.
You're probably the
After
fucking
it was
mother or the girlfriend. You dumbass.
explained.
Sam, you're
Shut
gonna allow
the fuck
this?
up. Anyways,
I'm far from done.
Trash. Let the trash take out itself.
So I kicked you both. And I'm going to tell you why I kicked you both. For one, nothing was.
I'm very sorry.
Can y'all hear me?
What, babe?
A little bit now.
Okay.
All red from the season, so I'm not
She's
doing
put-
it.
So I kicked you both. I did because nothing was going to get solved. Nothing was going to get resolved. And because the mother of that child is somebody near and dear to me, for one. For two, Beasley is my little brother. And for three, there's family that I will not ever let get disrespected, and Ebbs is one of them. So when we're going to go after her, that's a whole nother story as well. So I kicked you both because we're just going to argue and we're going to cuss, and that's what is not going to happen because it's going to get nowhere. Shushu, at the end of the day, yes. Do I think the picture was inappropriate? Abso-fucking-lutely. Keller is Beasley, one of my best fucking friends. I will kill, steal, and destroy for him. Do you understand me? He is my little brother. Do I understand why y'all feel the way y'all feel that y'all got showed one picture? Yes, I definitely, hands down, get it, understand, completely, for real, know where y'all are coming from. No, I actually didn't sit here, Keller. I went and got me a glass of water and came back to it. If you didn't notice, my billy goat wasn't moving, and I walked away because I knew that was going to happen. Because I've been around Shushu and I've been around you, and I knew this shit was going to happen. So I walked away, and when I came back, I heard Ebbs trying to say something, and I heard you say something about my best friend, and that's when I booted you both. I did it. I had actually just messaged in the chat and said, can we boot them both at the same time? I messaged one of the parents, and I said, do you want this to go on? They said, get it out of there, and I both got it out of there. Because, like I said, I have family on this app. Beasley is my family. If you don't like it, that's your opinion. And honestly, I don't give a fuck. Do I think Beasley had ill intentions? Abso-fucking-lutely not. You can say I'm a horrible mom because I let him around my children. My children love and adore him. I was assaulted as a child. I know what a groomer looks like. Okay. Beasley is the furthest thing from grooming a child. Ow. That is a he is a child. Beasley is a child. He is in his 20s. I know that all of us know that if you flick your tongues between your fingers, it means you want to lick somebody. But it is a fucking trend. If you look at him, he's got a cocked ass face, his tongue sticking out to the side, he's got a winky eye. But you're going to read into whatever you want to read into, no matter what anybody says. If that would have been the only thing that I ever seen out of the messages, I would hands down be in boxes just like y'all are saying, who the fuck are you and what the fuck do you think you're doing? I took the time to not play God and see what was really going on. But I have been in the same position, just not as that type category. All of y'all have judged my life off of pictures or a video of a small second clip that y'all caught, or that somebody on this app that didn't like me took and fucking ran with it. Because they wanted to make me look bad, and y'all gave it to them. So I'm not here to change y'all's opinion on what y'all feel about Beasley. So Keller, that's where this comes into play. I'm not going to argue with you to prove my point that Beasley's not what y'all think he is. And the reason why, because I know he's not. And at the end of the day, if that's how you want to feel about him, you will never sit at a table with him. You will never be around him. He is not convicted of nothing. He has been drugged through a fine comb through the military. They found nothing. If you people would spend as much time in your own life judging your own selves as y'all do spending judging everybody y'all see a 5-minute, a 10-minute, or a 3-hour live of a clipping of someone's life, y'all would probably be a lot fucking happier. And that's not directed at Shushu. That's not directed at Keller. Listen, me and Keller get down with the get down. I knew what was just going to happen as soon as I put Keller in this fucking box. I already have seen Shushu and how she is as well. I already knew what time it was. I think that Shushu would have stayed respectful, but I think at the end of the day, Shushu's going to have followers and they amp it up. And that's cool. It is what it is. She doesn't even know him, and that's my point, Keller. Every one of y'all that have cast y'all all can't stand Turbo. Turbo's a piece of shit. Turbo's a liar. That we all agreed on that the other night in my live when there was every enemy from every side of town. There was 200 people in the live, and half of them were boxing and going at each other for this and going at each other for that. And they were da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And the one thing they said was, Tish is shit. Tish is trash. But the funny part is 90% of y'all are fighting over something Turbo has fucking said. Turbo has lied on y'all. Turbo has green screened something y'all have said, something y'all have done, something y'all, whatever, and flipped it into something that it's fucking not. But you're still judging the next motherfucker from the information from the motherfucker who did the same thing to you. Now, math that math. Somebody that's either doxed you, called you a chomo, called your parents a chomo, called your husband a chomo, talked about your life, tried to dox your life, try to dig up any dirt, even if it was a snippet of a fucking caught on a crazy moment the bitch caught it, or somebody else of one of the minions caught it and shipped it over, and it wasn't even what it looked like, but you got roasted over it, and now people are dragging it out. Oh, well, did you see what that fucking did? Motherfucking da 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 da. But yet we'll take what that motherfucker shows or says and run with it and drag it through the fucking rumor. Knowing the bitch will lie on you. Knowing the bitch will drag something that ain't even what it's supposed to be. But y'all will fight with each other over it. That's fucking insanity to me. Do I think the picture was inappropriate? Abso-fucking-lutely. Does Beastly know that I think the picture was inappropriate? Abso-fucking-lutely. Have I talked to Beastly about it? Abso-fucking-lutely. Do I think Beastly would do it again? Abso-fucking-lutely not. And if Beastly did it again, then I would handle that situation in my own personal fucking way. Would I sit with Beastly if Beastly sent another underage child a picture like that, knowing how it has ruined every fucking thing that he stands for, that he's against? Then I absolutely would not. He's not a chomo. He did not touch a child. He did not speak inappropriate to a child. He sent a fucked up picture without fucking thinking about it. And that was it. And you know, their comeback to that three boys is going to be, well, you know, how many of them ran free or didn't get caught or didn't get dropped? Blah, 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 blah. There's always going to be a fight against the fight. But here's the thing. He's not asking y'all to like him. He's not asking y'all to be friends with him. He's not asking y'all to stop dragging his name. He doesn't fucking care what y'all think, because at the end of the day, he knows that he is a fucking man who made a fucked up picture, not thinking about it, to put a smile on a child's face, that if y'all even think about it hard and long, Tish told y'all that they were in a shower and the little girl had a shower cap on, which was not even fucking true. Nobody asked, what's the context? At this point, the only reason that y'all know that the picture is even fucking to the little girl is because he took accountability for his actions. That's the only reason y'all know that the picture was to the little girl. There's no other proof. So if he had ill intentions and he was really trying to hide whatever he was going to do that y'all all assumed that he was going to do, he would have never fucking spoke up and said it was him. He could have said, I sent that picture to my wife. They took that picture from my wife and they fucking did that shit and that ain't even to her. How would y'all know any different? You wouldn't, because he took accountability and he said, hey, I fucked up. I didn't even think about it like that. In his mind, he's probably thinking, man, y'all the sick ones to think that I'd send a little girl a picture like that. I'm a fuck, what the fuck? Why y'all think like that? You know, that could be flipped in so many different ways. Why am I defending him? Because he is my brother. That's why. Why am I defending him? Because I love him and I know who he is as a man. I know who he is as a human. I know who he is as a person. Why are you judging him is a better question. Because you've seen a picture on TikTok? You didn't see nothing else but a picture on TikTok? What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Are you God? Or the universe? Or whatever the fuck you believe in? Why are you judging him? Because Turbo said something? Because Turbo said... No, I don't want him to block him, Keller. I don't block. Because then that's us trying to hide. Or I went in there and I set her down and I told her just what I thought and they blocked me because they don't want the truth. No, give me your truth. Answer my question. I told you why I'm defending him. Now, I'll let Shushu say her part and I told you the fucking truth. But I'm going to also stand here and let you know that I'm defending him because I know what kind of man he is. I know what kind of fucking person he is. And if you don't like that, that's a you problem, not a me problem. He's not sitting at your table. You don't want to let your kids around him? That's your choice. And for you to sit here and say that the mama should be slapped, that does offend me a little bit because, you know, my mama was a hell of a mama and shit happened. And shit happened. Shit happens. So why are you judging him? Did you leave? Did the cat get your tongue? I told you why I'm defending him. Now tell me why you're judging him. Because of a picture off of TikTok? If it's because of a picture off of TikTok, get the fuck up out my face. If you ain't got nothing else but to judge this man because of a fucking app that showed you a fucking picture with no context, then who are you to fucking sit here and say a goddamn thing about any fucking body? I'll wait. For every one of y'all that want to chomo condone him, I'll wait. Tell me why you're judging him. Because you've seen a picture? No context, but you've seen a picture. I'll wait. While I'm waiting, Ebs, JP, hold this down for a second. I've got to figure out what I did with my other charger.
I don't want me to hold it down up in here.
The whole thing is, after it was explained to her, she could have just kept her opinion to her fucking self.
Well, some people are very opinionated.
Saying that he needed to be beheaded. All that was unnecessary, and of course she knew.
I want y'all to listen to me for all 89 of y'all and whoever else. I know I got several mods in here right now, and if I have to, I'll mod others. The woman that's fixing to get in this box right now is very special to me, and I don't block. I don't block. If y'all come for her when she gets in this fucking box and you have anything vile to say, listen to me too down here in the request. Don't entertain them. Don't come out of character for them. I want y'all to mute them, but if they say anything to her, I want y'all to fucking mute them. Do you understand me?
Well,
Please and thank you. I know y'all don't listen, and I know I sounded like Turbo just then. I'm fixing to let her in the box, and y'all are not fixing to fucking come for her. She has a right to her motherfucking opinion as well, and at the end of the day, it's her motherfucking husband. Come for her if you want to, because this is my baby.
Hey, Kiwi.
What are we talking about? Who's down in the comments talking about my husband?
Oh, there was a few.
Well, all I really have to
Hold on, Charlo, hold on. Let's explain the situation. Hold on. Here was the situation. Shoo jumped in the box.
Who?
And Shoo, hold on.
Who the fuck is Shoo?
She's somebody that has seen the shit all over the app about Beastly, okay? But listen, don't get disrespectful because that's going to make them disrespectful. If you ain't being disrespectful, they can't be disrespectful to you. And if they are, I'll take care of that. She wanted to know what's the deal behind the picture because, you know, the picture's been all over the world, all backing up and around and down and whatever. And I said the picture was fucking wrong. We all know that. He knows that. It is what it is. Well, then the comments started with he was grooming and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So it got heated. Keller jumped in here. Keller would come in with the, you know, you bitch, don't you talk about Beastly. So shit got out of hand. Okay? So I let you in the box because I thought you already knew what was going on. I didn't realize you didn't, or I wouldn't have put you in the box and I'd have talked to you outside.
Oh.
But
No, I just came in and started hearing some things, and I was looking for it in the comments, but I did not find it, so I jumped up here.
Yes. So the big debate was, why was the picture sent and why is it wrong? I explained that, you know, he was mentoring her and whatever.
Yeah,
and
for one, he's in mental health. That's his job.
I said the
for
same
two,
thing.
it's his niece. So maybe you should get some context out of that. For three, if anyone knows what a fucking peace sign is, that'd be cool. You know, maybe it wasn't the right angle or the right context. It looked real wrong. Maybe we could say that, but definitely not the context nor the anything. And for you to come up in here assuming with your opinion that you have no clue what you're talking about, sounds like you're a pick-me bitch to me. You can go back over there with Turbo, though.
You really don't hang out with